ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
ओम शांति। ओम शांति। सभी ने नहीं बोला।
Not everybody
सभी प्यार से बोलो बहन
responded.
भाई ओम शांति। अच्छा, कहेंगे
We can say
शांति में बैठे हैं,
that we were sitting
तुम
in
3 बार ओम शांति
silence.
क्यों कहलाती हो?
So why do you make us say Om Shanti 3 times?
शांत में बैठे हो ना,
Because we were sitting quietly.
परंतु मेरा
But my
दिन भर में
throughout the day,
अपने आप से देखती हूँ एक ओम शांति
I look at myself and
कौन
I
हूँ? ये
see
अंगुली है।
that the first Om Shanti means who am I, and my finger points towards
शांत
me.
है।
I am the soul at peace.
दूसरा ओम शांति
And the second Om Shanti,
किसकी हूँ?
the finger points up above, and I
शक्ति आ
remember
जाती है।
who do I belong to, and then power comes.
और सबको देख,
Then when I see everyone,
भाई बहनों को देख,
I see my brothers and sisters,
हर्षित हो जाते हैं।
I become very happy.
शांति, शक्ति, हर्षित।
And so there is peace, power, and happiness.
क्योंकि
Because
समय
time
को कैसे सफल करना है,
how can we make time
ये
successful,
परमात्मा बाप
worthwhile?
ने सिखाया है।
This the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul has taught us.
मुझे लोगों को देख
When I see everyone,
तरस पड़ता है।
I feel compassion
समय कैसे गमाते हैं।
because people do actually waste a lot of time.
सारा दिन परचिंतन,
Whole day people are involved
वो
in
कैसा है, वो कैसा है।
thinking about other people. This one's like this, that one's
पुराना
like
चिंतन,
that. Old thinking is still going on.
कभी भी बैठ के शांति से
If you ever sit down in stillness
सोल कॉन्शियस रहे,
and practice to be soul conscious,
वो शांति
that peace
सोल कॉन्शियस रहने की
of staying in the state of soul consciousness
वायुमंडल को
impacts the atmosphere.
इतने बहन भाई बैठे हैं,
There are so many brothers and sisters sitting here.
ट्रांसलेशन ठीक मिल रही है,
Daddy wants to
Translation
know if
ठीक मिल
your
रही है।
translation is
तभी
adequate.
ठीक है।
So you can wave your hands if it's okay.
स्पेनिश में भी है।
You have Spanish
अच्छा,
also.
तो हाँ, तो हम आप बहन बहनों को,
All of you brothers and sisters,
कोई नए हैं या पुराने हैं,
some of you are new, some have been here for a long time,
परंतु
yet
3 बातें में एक दिन के अंदर भी
there are 3 things that within one day,
ये रियलाइजेशन से
through realization,
शांत
we go into deep peace.
कैसे आई, भगवान की शक्ति से आई।
how do we do this? It is through the power of God that we can
सबको दे खुश है.
stay in deep peace, and seeing everyone, there is the feeling of
ये जो लाइफ है
happiness.
ना
This life of ours
बहुत वैल्यूबल है
is extremely valuable,
शांत रहने से.
which we can realize by sitting quietly in peace.
कभी भी कोई ऐसा ख्याल नहीं होता है
We could never get an idea, a thought,
जो हम निराश हो जाए.
which could make us feel depressed or hopeless.
निराश होना
Because to lose hope
अपन से या किसी से
about one's own self or about anyone
एक
else
बीमारी है.
is a kind of illness.
उसकी दवाई है.
And the medicine for this,
बीमारी है तो दवाई भी है.
because if there are illnesses, then there are medicines for them too.
ऐसी दवाई है
The medicine is such,
तो दवाई लेने से विश्वास बैठ जाता है.
when you take it, you get faith.
निराश
To lose hope
मैं नहीं कर सकती हूँ ये.
or think that I
किसी ने
cannot
कहा.
do this, then who said such a thing?
दवाई ये है मते बच्चे मदद दे बाप.
For that, the medicine
ठीक
is
है.
the child is full of courage
जब
and
भी
the
कोई
father
निराशा आए,
helps. Whenever you get any thought of being
मेरे से
depressed
नहीं
or
होता है, मैं क्या
hopeless,
करूं?
or you think, no, I cannot do this, what can I
ये
do?
ख्याल भी आवे
When this thought comes,
हिम्मत है.
then immediately think, no, the
सारी मेरी लाइफ
child
में अनुभव है.
has courage, and this is my experience throughout my whole
Mate
life.
bacche.
Just take a step of
मदद
courage,
दे बाप.
and then the Father is there to help.
दूसरा है सच्ची
Secondly,
दिल पर साहिब राजी.
when you have the
मदद
honest
करता है वो.
heart, the Lord is very pleased
सच्ची
and
दिल
He
है.
helps you a lot because you have an honest and true heart.
क्योंकि दो बातों के लिए
For two things,
समय को सफला करना है.
first is we have to make our time profitable and worthwhile.
आप अंदाजा लगाओ
Check this.
ये टाइम जो 7 बजे योग में आते हैं
This
तो क्लास भी
time
होता है.
you come at 7 and then there is class at 7:30.
कितनी खुशी होती है.
It makes you feel very happy.
ये मिलन में
This gathering,
समय कहता है
time is telling us
समय समय अभी तुम बदले जगह बदलेगा.
that now you change
बदलो.
and then the world will change.
क्या
So
बदलो?
you must change. What must you
Positive.
change? You must change everything into positive.
जो कल किसी ने मुझे सुनाया
Someone told me
मैंने क्लास में
yesterday,
बताया होगा.
I might have mentioned
पांच
it in the
बातें.
class, there are 5 things
अगर लाइफ में है
which, if you have them in your life,
प्रैक्टिकल है तो निराश नहीं हो सकते हैं.
in a practical way, then it is not possible for you to lose hope
समय
and
है
feel
बदलने का.
depressed. This is the time for changing,
और
for
देखा है आंखें ने
transformation.
देखा है.
And we see this, we don't see things with these
में
eyes at the
पहले
beginning.
हम थोड़े भी के थे.
We were just a few BKs,
बहुत थोड़े भी के थे बहन भाई.
very few brothers and sisters.
अभी 78 years हो गए.
Now, 78 years have passed.
60 years हुआ है भारत की सेवा को.
For 60 years, we
बड़े
have
हज़ारे हो गए.
served India, and there are thousands who have emerged.
40 साल हुआ
And for
विदेश सेवा
40
को.
years, we have served in foreign lands,
कईयों के जीवन
and many people's
लाखों भी हो गई
lives
है. अभी लाखों है.
There are hundreds of thousands of people whose lives have been transformed.
खुश है.
They've become happy.
जो 7:30 गीत बजता है ना,
When we hear the traffic control song of 7:30,
जहाँ हमारा तन होगा वहाँ मेरा मन होगा.
wherever our
तन
body
जहाँ
is
मन और जगह
here
घूम रहा है.
and our mind is beyond.
राग.
Our mind should not be wandering
तन में
around
मन धन
elsewhere.
संबंध.
Our body, mind, wealth and
बातें हैं
relations,
life
4
में.
things.
तन से
Through
मन से
our
पहले मन से
body, first you ask about the mind.
तन ठीक है.
Is your body all right?
मन को
But your mind should not be
अगर
roaming
भटक रहा
around.
है
If it's wandering,
तो तन भी बीमार हो जाता है.
then your body will get sick.
अगर धन है
If you have money,
तो भी फालतू खर्च करता है.
don't waste it in
नहीं
unnecessary
है
spending. If
तो
you
परेशान
don't
होता
have
है.
it, then you feel very concerned, very worried and
क्या
anxious.
करेंगे?
What should you be doing?
है तो सफला करो.
If you have money, then make it profitable. Invest it
कभी ख्याल नहीं
in
आया होगा
Baba's work. There should never be that thought.
कल हम कहाँ से खाएंगे.
Where am I going to get food from
उसमें हमारी गुरु
tomorrow?
बैठी है.
I have
Gudrun,
Sister Gudrun
मुंह
is
दिखाओ
sitting in front, so show your face
मैं
to
एक कहानी
everyone.
सुनाएगी इनकी.
I'm going to tell a story about Gudrun.
उठ के कर.
Do you stand up so everyone can see you? Turn around and stand up.
उठो 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 उठो. उठो,
Daddy
उठो,
wants you
उठो,
to
उठो.
stand up and say hello to everyone.
ये लंदन में GRC में रहती है.
Gudrun stays in England in
Garden
Global
में
Retreat Center and
ध्यान रखती
she
है.
takes care of the gardens
कितना साल
there.
हुआ होगा मुझे
It
याद
is
नहीं है.
many years, I can't
और
remember
सदा ही
how
खुश.
many, but she always is happy.
सदा ही खुश है. इसको माँ ने पता नहीं किसने
Her
पैसा
mother
दिया.
or someone had given her money
मैंने मुझे दे दिया.
and she gave it to
तो
me,
जगह में खर्च.
said put this
मैंने
in
कहा
the
मैं
yagya.
तो
I
रखो
said
कुछ अपने
why?
पास.
You should keep some for yourself.
कहा मैं नहीं रखेंगी.
And she said no, I'm not going to.
मैंने कहा, रखो ना.
I said keep
नहीं
some.
रखेंगे.
She said no.
क्यों?
Why?
कहती है रखो.
She
मेरे
says you
funeral के लिए
keep
चाहिए
it.
तो मैं रखूँ.
I'll keep just
funeral में
a
आप
little
करेंगी.
bit to do my
हमारे पास
funeral
लकड़ियाँ
because
बहुत
I
हैं.
will take care of my funeral.
नदी
But I
सामने
said,
है.
well, look, we've got a
कोई
river in
उनके लिए
front
तो
and
नहीं
we've got
रहेगा.
plenty of wood, so don't worry.
ऐसी wonderful बहन है.
So she is such a wonderful sister.
मेरे funeral के लिए चाहिए तो मैं रखूँ.
So if you want me to keep some for
मोनी
my
सुना?
funeral, it's okay. Morni, did
ऐसी
you
कोई
hear
बहन देखी
this?
है?
Have you seen such a sister before?
असुर नहीं रखेंगी.
She said, no, I won't keep anything back.
सदाई जी ऐसे बगीचा देखो अच्छा लगा.
And do you see how beautiful the garden is in GRC that she takes care of so well?
खुद भी साफ सुथरे.
And she keeps herself always very clean.
इस तन से सेवा करना,
To do service through this body
मन को फ्री रखना, भगवान के याद में रखना.
and to keep the mind free so that you can stay
तो
in
धन भी
Baba's
सफल है.
remembrance, then the wealth will be made profitable, certainly.
अब मुझे खुशी है मुझे 5 पाउंड
I am
नहीं है,
very
5 रुपए
happy
नहीं है.
that
मैं
I
क्या
don't have
करेंगे?
5 pounds or 5 rupees. What
मिलता
should I do? Anyway, I get food.
सेवा करो,
Do service.
खाना मिलेगा.
You will get food.
बहुत पुरानी बातें हैं.
These are very old
हम कहते हैं मैं
points.
10 दिन का खाना बनाऊं,
I said,
क्या
I
मुझे खाना
can,
नहीं मिलेगा?
if I make food for 10 people, do you think I won't get any food to eat?
सच्ची दिल पर.
When you have a true and honest heart,
भगवान मेरे साथ राजी है ना.
when God is
बड़ी
happy with
साथ देता
me,
है.
then He gives great cooperation. He is always there for me.
वो खुश कैसे होता है?
How is He happy with me?
मैं हमें कहती हूँ
I always say,
भगवान मेरे से खुश होए.
I want God to be happy
आप
with
में से
me.
कौन है जिसको ये सारा दिन ये ख्याल भगवान मेरे से खुश होवे
So
किसको
who
ये
are
ख्याल है
you that you say
किसको नहीं
that
है
you want God to be happy with
किसको नहीं
you?
है
Is there anyone who
मैं
has
खुश
this concern?
मुझे कोई खुश करे मैं खुश हो गया
Some people say,
अरे सभी
I
खुश हो जाएंगे
want somebody to make me happy,
भगवान
but
खुश
no, you
वो
make
खुश इसमें
everybody
है
happy and God will make you happy.
सच्ची दिल है
The greatest happiness is when you have a true heart,
साफ दिल है
have a clean heart.
हमारी लाइफ
In our life,
डायमंड जैसी हो
our life is like a diamond.
आज किसको राय दिया
Today I had advised someone,
तुम्हारी लाइफ में वैल्यू
the value in your life,
अगर धारणाएं नहीं है
if you do not have dharna,
धारणाएं माना
dharna means
सच्चाई प्रेम विश्वास नहीं है
if you don't have truthfulness, love and faith,
तो जीवन की वैल्यू नहीं लगती
then your life actually doesn't have any value.
स्वमान में नहीं रहते हैं
And you aren't able to stay in your self-respect, your
जब स्वमान में
self-honor.
नहीं रहता है
If you aren't able to stay
वो
in
औरों
your
को सम्मान नहीं दे
self-respect,
सकता
then you aren't able to give regard
Simple
to
बात
anyone
है
else. It's a very simple equation.
सच्चाई प्रेम विश्वास है
It is through truthfulness, love and faith
बहुत अच्छा लाइफ की वैल्यू है
that your life acquires a very good value.
मेरे में तो झूठ का
There shouldn't be
अंश न हो
this
पर और
slightest
दुनिया का ही
trace
झूठ
of
खत्म कर देगा
falseness within me, and then I can
ये
destroy
विश्वास
the
है
falseness in the world.
जो
This
प्रेम है
is
ना
my faith, because there is love.
प्रेम
Love
पिघला देता है
melts the
कैसा
falseness,
होता है
however it is.
प्रेम में
In love,
भगवान ने प्रेम दे करके प्यार दे करके
God has given love,
सारी life को
affection in my whole life.
वैल्यूबल बना दिया
He has made my whole life valuable through this.
मैं इंग्लिश नहीं जानती हूँ
I do not know English,
पर एक
but
वर्चूज
I know virtues.
ये वर्चूज है
I know the
धारण करो
different
तो values हो
virtues.
जाएगी।
Now, if you inculcate the virtues, then you will become a person of
Virtues.
values.
सच्चाई है निम्रता है
If you have truthfulness and humility,
वैल्यू है
these are values.
दूसरे के जीवन को भी
And other people's
साथ
lives
संयोग दे करके
are given company and support through this,
वैल्यूबल जीवन बनानी है
because then you can make others' lives valuable also.
अंदर में
Internally,
कोई बात नहीं रखो
don't hold on to anything.
सदा मुस्कुराओ
Always smile.
अकेले बैठे हो तो भी
Even when you're sitting alone,
किसके साथ बैठे हो
with whom are you sitting?
मुस्कुराना मुश्किल नहीं है
It is not difficult to smile.
पर कोई बात मुश्किल लगी ना तो मुस्कुराना मुश्किल है
If something feels difficult, then it will feel also difficult to
बात मुश्किल
smile.
नहीं है
The issues are not
पर
difficult,
बात को मुश्किल समझ के मुस्कुराना छोड़ दिया
but by thinking different issues are difficult, then you have lost
Simple
the
बात
ability
है।
to smile. It's really a simple matter.
ये अनुभव है
This is my experience.
कोई बड़ी बात करके ओ करके बात तो हम मुस्कुरा के
You
ये क्या कर
could
रहे हो?
consider a very big thing to be too much, but you could also just smile and say,
छोटी बात को बड़ा करना
it's okay to make a small thing big.
कौन करता है
Who does that?
जिसको और कोई काम नहीं है
Somebody who doesn't have anything else to do.
और कोई है बड़ी बात
And then there are some who
Simple,
make
छोटा,
big things very simple
धीरे
and
रखो।
small.
कुछ नहीं
It's
है।
through patience you say, no, it's nothing.
और ये है शब्द हिंदी
It's a Hindi word,
पर इंग्लिश में मैं समझ सहज होऊंगा
but I think in English it
जहाँ
would be
बाप है कोई
easy.
बात नहीं जहाँ बात है बाप नहीं
Wherever the father is, there are no issues. Wherever there are issues, the father is
जहाँ बाप
absent.
है
And so the father is there.
सच्चाई है
Truth is there.
भगवान नॉलेज
God
ऐसी दी है
has given such knowledge.
हर एक का अपना पार्ट है
Each one is playing their own role.
सिर्फ विशेषता देखने का
Simply
हर एक
looking
में
at
अपनी
their
विशेषता है
specialities, because everyone has specialities.
पर नहीं
But
इसमें ये
no,
विशेषता
you
इसमें नहीं
say
है इसमें ये
this one is
साधन
missing
है
this speciality, this one has this deficiency. If you
ये
think
सब
like
है
that, then your time is lost in
व्यर्थ
that.
कमाना
To waste your time
तो
in this
अपने जीवन
way
की वैल्यू भी खत्म करना
means that you destroy the value of your own life.
जीवन
Life,
ये जो टाइम है ना
there is a time for your life,
ये बड़ा वैल्यूफुल है
and that lifetime
change करना।
is very valuable. It is given to you, your lifetime is given to you for personal change,
जो हम
personal
रोज वाणी सुनते हैं बाबा की
transformation. Every day we listen to Baba's Murli.
समझ भी देता है शिक्षा भी देता है
He
सावधानी
gives
भी देता है
understandings,
हर वाणी में
teachings, and warnings
समझ भी
in
देता है
every Murli. He gives understanding,
शिक्षा भी देता है
he gives us teachings,
सावधानी भी देता है
and he gives us
ये नहीं करना
warnings. Don't do this.
और ये देखा गया है
And we have seen,
एक परमात्मा विश्वास
you have faith
उसका
in the
बल
one Father, then there is great power that you develop through that.
जीवन का आधार है
This becomes the foundation of your life.
अच्छी जीवन जीना है ना
Because you want to live a good life,
दुआएं लेना दुआएं देना
take blessings and give blessings.
जहाँ भी रहो
Wherever you live,
सबकी दुआ है
let there be blessings for everyone.
हम किससे बात करेंगे ना
If anyone talks
कितना
to
में
you,
हमको ब्लेसिंग दो ना दुआ अब मांगो नहीं ना
just give blessings. Don't ask for things.
मांगो नहीं
Don't ask.
ऐसे कर्म करो
But do such karma
विचार
that
करो।
you draw people's
शुक्रिया
blessings, have such thoughts,
भगवान
be
आपका
grateful to
जो इतने
God
अच्छे विचार करने
that
के लिए इतना अच्छा
you,
नॉलेज दिया
God,
है
have given us such good knowledge so that we can have such good thoughts.
कोई मेरे से पूछते हैं
Some ask me
कभी कभी
sometimes,
तुम्हारे में एनर्जी कहाँ से आई है
where do you get your energy from?
तो मुझे
And I,
बचपन से ज्ञान में आने के
since
पहले भी
even before I came in Gyan, since childhood,
टाइम
I've given
Money.
importance to time, money,
एनर्जी
and energy.
वेस्ट नहीं किया है
I have not wasted any of these three.
राइट टाइम
Time should be used rightly.
का वेस्ट नहीं किया
I have never wasted my time.
मनी
Money,
अगर हाथ में है
if there is money
सेवा
in the
करो।
hand, use it for service.
लौकिक में बाप जवारी था पैसा बहुत था
My Lokik father was a jeweler. He had a lot of
मैं रात
money.
को पूछते आज कितना कमाया पैसा दो
And in the evening, I
को
would ask him how much you have
बीमारों के
earned.
हॉस्पिटल में
Give me money. And then in the
या
morning,
गरीबों
I
को
would go to the hospital where people
दे
are
देते
sick,
थे
or I would give that money to poor people.
कि ये क्या करती हो
And they said, "What are you
बेचारों को
doing?" I said, "Look, these are people in need.
हम क्या करेंगे
What should we do with this money?"
अच्छे कर्म करने के लिए
In order to do good
उमंग होना
karma,
चाहिए,
you need enthusiasm and zeal.
सुस्ती नहीं हो।
You should not be lazy.
सबसे बड़ा
The biggest,
5 विकार तो ये है,
there are the
काम,
5
क्रोध, लोभ, मोह,
vices:
अहंकार।
greed, anger, lust,
ये तो
attachment,
ज्ञान में
and
आने से
ego.
पता चल गया,
And you knew
ये
about these
5
by
विकार
coming
है।
into Gyan, that these 5 are vices:
काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, अहंकार।
greed, anger, lust, attachment, ego.
कोई कहे काम गया, क्रोध गया,
Some people
थोड़ा
say,
लोभ
well,
है, थोड़ा
I
मोह
don't
है,
have lust, I don't have anger, but I
नहीं,
have a bit of
नुकसानकारक।
greed and a bit of
उसके
attachment.
सिवाय
But no,
फिर
these are harmful.
सुस्ती,
But aside from
ईर्ष्या,
these 5, laziness, jealousy,
द्वेष भाव,
the attitude of being divisive and having
अलबेलाई,
difference of opinion, being
बहाना
careless and making
5
excuses.
विकार हो गए।
These are additional 5 vices.
अच्छे काम के लिए
And they stop
जो
you
बहाना
from
बनाता है,
doing
excuse
good
देता है,
karma. People make
ये विकार है।
excuses, and these making excuses is a vice.
अच्छा करना है, कर लो,
If you want to do something good, then
अब
do
कर
it,
लो।
and do it now. Don't make excuses why you have to put
कैसे
it
करें,
off.
क्वेश्चन
You
नहीं
say,
है।
how should I do it? This is not a question. Just do it.
भगवान बल देता है,
God gives you the power,
करने से फल अच्छा निकलता है,
and by doing it, you
दूसरों को
produce very good
फायदा
fruit.
मिलता है।
You get a lot of benefit, profit.
एक ड्रामा दिखाते थे, मैं समझ
There
यहाँ
was a
दिखाया था,
drama that
बहुत
they
पुरानी बात
showed.
है।
I think it was showed here, presented here. It was a
एक
very
भाई
old
ने
one. One
संजो
brother
बहुत प्रकार के अच्छे अच्छे खाने बनाए,
made very good food,
बहुत अच्छे खाने बनाए,
very, very good quality food.
पर कहा ऐसे नहीं खाना है,
And he said, no, you can't eat it
खाना
like that with your hands to your
खाना है तो
mouth,
खाओ ना,
because if there's
ये
food, then
ऐसे
eat
उठा के
it.
नहीं
He
खाना
said,
है।
no, you can't eat it like that by picking it up with your hands and eating.
समझा है,
He
ये नहीं
explained,
खाना है,
you can't do
खाना
that.
रखा है नहीं खाना है,
So you can't
फिर
eat
मैंने
it. The
युक्ति किया,
food is there, but you
संजो
can't
मुझे वो
eat
खिलाए,
it.
मैं उसको खिलाऊं,
So you
ताली
have
बजाओ
to
ना।
give the food to somebody
समझा मेरी
else.
बात है,
Do you understand
मैं
my
जैकलिन आपको
point?
खिलाऊं,
If I feed Jacqueline,
आप मुझे खिलाएंगे,
then she will feed me.
कितनी सहज बात है।
It's such an easy thing. Don't feed
मैं खाऊं,
yourself,
खाऊं,
feed
खाऊं।
everyone. If I feed myself all the time, no, let me feed others.
फिर आप मुझे खिलाएंगे,
And then you will
Simple बात है
definitely
यार।
feed me. It's a very simple equation.
और जब बुद्धि
But when your intellect
स्वच्छ होती है,
is clean,
शुद्ध शांत,
and quiet,
शुद्ध शांत,
it has to be clean, pure, and quiet,
श्रेष्ठ,
then elevated and firm.
वंडरफुल।
Then it becomes wonderful.
इसलिए भगवान कहता है मुझे कुछ नहीं
This
चाहिए,
is why God
तुम
says, I
बुद्धि
don't
मेरे को
want
दे दो।
anything. Just simply connect your intellect with me. I don't want anything else.
तो गीता में भी है,
In the Gita, it is also
भगवान को
written
इस साधारण बुद्धि से
that you must
नहीं
give
जाना
this
जाता है, नहीं नाकों से
ordinary.
देखा जाता है,
You cannot know God through this
उसको
ordinary
जानने और
intellect,
देखने
nor
के
see
लिए
Him through these eyes.
दिव्य
But to
बुद्धि
see
चाहिए,
Him and to know Him, you
दिव्य
need a
दृष्टि
divine
चाहिए।
intellect, you need divine
अभी हम
insight.
उसको जानते हैं,
And now
देखते
we
हैं,
know Him, we can see Him,
बुद्धि वो देता है,
because He gives us that divine intellect.
बुद्धि को
The
हम योग लगाएं,
intellect, when we
वो
have
शक्ति
yoga,
देवे,
He gives power.
बहुत अच्छा है।
It's very good.
ओके,
Okay?
ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.
और कुछ कहना है?
Do you
नहीं
have
कुछ कहना है?
anything else you want to say?
बड़ी बात तो नहीं है ना,
There aren't any big deals, are there?
सहज सिंपल बात है।
Everything is easy and
फिर मुझे
simple.
करना है तो यही करना है,
And so if you want to do something, then do this.
उसमें अलबेलाई में टाइम नहीं गमाना है।
Do not waste your time being careless.
यज्ञ सेवा तन से था।
Do
जो भी
yajna
करो।
service with your body, whatever comes up to be done, just do it.
अच्छा है।
It's very good.
मन
Your mind
मन मना भव
has to be focused and
भगवान मन मेरे
tuned
में लगा
to
दो।
one. He
जी
says, connect your mind with me. I say, yes, Baba.
तो मन को
So the
वहाँ लगा
mind,
देने से
by connecting it there,
हमारे में अच्छे
then
गुण
within
अच्छी
us,
धारणाएं
good virtues come,
सेवा
we
में
can inculcate
बड़ा
well,
यूजफुल है।
and these are very useful
मेरे
in
धारणा न हो
service.
गुण न हो
If I don't have dharna,
मैं
if I
क्या
don't have
बोलूँगी?
virtues, then what could I say?
क्या बोलेंगे? नहीं अच्छे गुण
No, there have to be good
अंदर
virtues,
ही अंदर है।
deeply absorbed within.
संपूर्ण निर्विकारी
We have to be completely
सर्व गुण
viceless
संपन्न
and complete with
कोई
all
भी
the
अवगुण न रहे,
virtues. There shouldn't
सभी
be
गुण
any
होए।
defect remaining, but I should be completely
देवता
filled
बन
with
रहे हैं ना।
virtues, because we are
ये पढ़ाई
becoming
है देवता बनने
deities.
की ना।
This is study for
जब
becoming
देवता बनेंगे तो ही
deities.
पढ़ेंगे।
Once
अभी
you
पढ़ाई
become
पढ़ रहे हैं।
deities, you won't study. So now is the time to study.
ऐसे लायक बनना है, लायक बनना
You
है।
have to become worthy,
मैं बनूं
skilled,
ना बन
competent.
ये मैं बनेगी क्वेश्चन नहीं है, मुझे
There's
बनना
no
है।
question of whether or not I can become
संकल्प
this.
हो।
No, I have to become it. I will become it. The thought has to be very determined.
ये पांच बातें हैं।
These 5 things.
ये अंगुलियां पांच है।
There's a 5
ये अंगुली
fingers. This finger
छोटी है, छोटी
is the little finger.
सहयोग देती है।
It gives cooperation.
ये
It's the
अंगुली
symbol of cooperation. The
ठीक
next
है, विजय की
finger
निशानी।
is the sign of victory
ये
for
अंगुली
putting the
विजडम की
tilak,
निशानी।
and the middle finger
ये
is the
एक
sign
है,
of wisdom,
सब है।
and the index finger
ये है,
points to the one, and the
हो
thumb
जाएगा।
says, yes, it
ये
will
है, हो
happen.
जाएगा।
This is the
ऐसा।
symbol of
ये और
determination.
ये मिल गए।
And when you put the thumb and
Wonderful.
index finger together, you have your determination and you point to
No
Baba.
problem.
Then it's wonderful.
Yeah.
There is no problem, because he
No
is
problem.
there and I am here, so put them together. There is no problem.
आज से लेकर कोई
So from
यदि
today
प्रॉब्लम बताया
onwards,
आपको
does anybody say any
But then
problems to Didi
problem है
Nirmala? Are there any problems?
नो प्रॉब्लम,
No problems.
डोंट वरी।
Don't
मैं
worry.
इंग्लिश नहीं जान, जब पहले विदेश में
I
आई
don't know English, but since I
Well,
came to
don't
foreign
worry, no
countries,
problem,
I
don't
learned,
worry.
don't worry, no problem.
वरी हरी करी
We used to say, if you worry and
जो
you
वरी होता है
hurry,
ना वो हरी
then
हरी
you'll create
करी करी
curry.
No,
So
no.
if you worry, you want everything, you
No.
get very anxious and agitated, and then you make a mess.
सच बोलो, मीठा बोलो,
Speak the truth and
धीरे
speak
बोलो।
sweetly, speak softly,
धीरे धीरे।
quietly.
मैं धीरे धीरे
I also try to speak quietly.
ओके, ओम शांति।
Om Shanti.